So, how's your spring going?
Not too bad. Coming in on the end. I think it's been pretty good for the most part.
How's the transition, going from Notre Dame to Westwood and just everything that comes with, moving across the country?
Notre Dame to Westwood or South Bend to Westwood, moving across the country. Today's not really that sunny, but I mean, it could be terrible in South Bend. It snows all the time, so the weather is a big difference. But the changes is not too much. I mean, still got the same goals in the end. I feel like I'm really locked into what I want to do. So, I mean, the environment has changed, but the same mission. It's still the same mission.
What was the kind of the thought process in coming here? What made you want to be a Bruin?
Just another great opportunity. I feel like I was at one good institution, now I'm at another good institution. Prolonged academic stuff, prolonged just my football career. I think there's a good group of guys here in this building, and turning into even something better with just all of that we're bringing to the table with just the new coaches and new people, the new staff, the new players just like myself. So I think we got a lot of good stuff going on, so just another good opportunity.
Were you and Rico talking about coming here together, or was there completely independent and just happened to be the case?
Yeah, I think, Rico was in contact with us before me. I reached out to him, pretty much just asked him like what it was like for him to, think about like having the whole thought process of coming here. And I mean, he helped me out a little bit, but even not just him too, because you guys got to take in perspective, like Jordan was here before me, Devin, I played with Devin. I chopped it up with KJ. Like, it's a couple of us here that we played with, or that I played with beforehand. So, it was like a cool little community of Notre Dame guys coming to UCLA.
There's a history of that here with a lot of guys coming in from Notre Dame.
Yeah, I heard.
And what do you think that is? Do you think it's just something about the two schools, or guys coming home a lot?
I don't know if that's like a good relation. I don't know how that came about, honestly. You can't really say if you come home, really, because only 3 of us are from Cali, me or myself. Rico's from the Bay Area, and then Dev's from Oxnard.
Yeah.
I mean, KJ's from Atlanta, and Jordan's from across the country. Or he's like out the country, so
right.
I don't know if you can really try to relate it to just like areas we're from, but somehow it's making its way. Maybe somebody else will make their way here too.
How's it going with Brian Norwood, and as far as, I guess, what's been sticking as far as how he teaches the safeties?
With Coach Norwood, first off, Coach Norwood's a good guy, true believer in his faith that I really like, and has a crazy resume, long history in football. He's been around a lot of different guys, and I say guys rather than just regular dudes who play football. He's been around some guys. He has a lot to teach. He has a lot of knowledge. Very different coming into a room where the coach is a little older. He's still young, but a little older than the coaches that I'm regularly or like used to, sort of speaking. But that guy has a ton of knowledge. Him, another guy like Clancy. I talk to Clancy all the time. Some good people with a lot to say.
We've seen you make some plays this spring, so how easy was it to just integrate yourself into this defense in the secondary? Or was it a little challenging?
I would say learning a playbook is always, learning a full new playbook, especially the way we run things here, is a little bit challenging. I still am a little lackadaisical on some things, maybe I get emotion too fast and I hesitate or stutter or whatever the case may be, but I wouldn't say necessarily hard with the schedule that I have now, and just my mindset. I am a little older than what I was before. I take my job really seriously now. I've always have, but just the way I approach things now, different mindset, different level of wanting to be better, wanting to get to the next level. So I wouldn't say it wasn't too hard, but it was hard enough to make me approach it in a different way.
Speaking of being a little bit older, the guy you're lining up next to is Brian Addison's entering his, I think, 7th year. What's it like working with him?
BA is a cool dude. How you said older, it's crazy because in the term of football, we're the same age.
Right.
But like I look at him like, oh, like that's my guy, cool dude. But he's my OG at the same time. Just how I look at KJ. KJ is my OG. You know, BA is a good dude. He came from Oregon. Lane has some knowledge to him too. Just knows the game well. Has a good feel for things. And I feel like I'm an only child, so I sit back and listen to what you have to say before I speak. Just listening to him, hearing his advice, learning new tricks from him. He's a good dude. He's a good ball player.
Got the spring showcase on Saturday. What's the excitement level for you, for the other guys on the team, especially after Friday's practice last week?
At least for me, I can start off with for me, my first time being in the Rose Bowl. I've watched games before, but you know, just being on the field might be a little different. It's a little different with spring games because, you know, it's really just like a highlighted practice, but I'm excited just to see how the environment will be, get a little preview of how the season will come about, watching our guys do what we do on a day-to-day basis, hopefully no one, you know, freezes up, gets stage shocked at all, but I think we have a pretty good team. I think we're leveling up on a day-to-day, coming in and doing what we got to do.
You still get to play SC every year here. Are you happy that you get to continue that rivalry?
I guess you could say it carries over. I feel like ND, you're pretty much taught from the jump since you walk through the door. It's like, all right, we don't like those guys. So I wouldn't say I hate them, but I wouldn't say I like them either. But playing them, I've been over there a couple times. They've been in my little spot a couple times. So I guess we see how it plays out.
Is it midterms right now?
Man, I think so, actually. My little school thing's a little different. You know, I graduated already.
Yeah.
I'm doing my pre-MBA certificate here, and I'm like 4 classes shy. I finished my master at ND, so I'm gonna go back and finish it. But it should be midterm time. I'm pretty sure.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate you guys. Nice